All right, welcome back to another episode of the Bird Podcast. I'm your host, Ep.2. I'm with Taco Joe and Austin Donnelly, as always, along with, are we going to get guest appearances from Steph?
Yes, sir.
All right, so there's not a lot to talk about. We're still in quarantine. So how is that going for everybody? Y'all still surviving?
Yeah. Still out here.
Joe? So me and Austin went and got B-Daddies today. Me, Austin, and Steph. And we actually got to see each other, like, physically for the first time. And it was such a weird feeling.
It was very dystopian.
Yeah.
And we were definitely felons for a little there.
We were scared to, like a cop drove by and I was scared. I was scared that I was doing something wrong. Like, we weren't, like, close to each other. Like, we kept the whole 6 feet, whatever, because we both ordered our food, so we went in to go grab our food, and then we, whatever. But it just felt so weird.
It was my first time having barbecue in a while, and very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, B-Daddy's is always great.
They brought me some, and it's in my freezer, so I can eat it at a later time.
Yeah, I just did the thing that you do, Joed, where because I had an order, I had him like call in, and then Venmo me money, and I brought it to him. I did the whole recording up to his doorstep.
Did you put up his windshield wipers?
No, as soon as I got back in the car, I was like, dang it, I should have done that.
Yeah, so I've been doing this thing. I've only done it twice, but, like, I'll, like, get some, like, I think the first time I got Sonic mozzarella sticks, they were having the 99-cent mozzarella sticks, so, like, I got some. I was like, I'll get some for Austin and Steph. So then I drove to Steph's apartment, and I just, like, recorded myself dropping it off. But, well, did you notice when I went for the fire, whatever thing called?
Yeah.
The fire alarm. But I just placed it at their doorstep, and I recorded it, and I sent it to him on Snapchat. And then I sent him another snap of me going to his car and lifting up his windshield wipers. But it's just become a thing now. But yeah, no, today it was nice to be able to see y'all in person. But then, like I said, it was just such a weird feeling. Like, I don't know, it was just weird.
You didn't shake hands or anything.
Yeah, we didn't touch or anything.
We didn't even elbow bump.
Yeah, we didn't even do the wing thing. Yeah, so got an email today. All UTSA students did about pass fail. And pretty much the gist of it is the UT Board of Regents or whatever is giving, well, I guess UTSA itself is giving professors the option to make classes pass fail. And then from there, I guess the professor has the option to make it that, and then students have the option to accept it, correct?
Yes.
That's what I understood it to be as, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so what do y'all think about this? And then do y'all want that for your classes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Because I purposely, if I wanted online classes, then I would have signed up for online classes at the beginning of the semester. I purposely do not do online classes because I do not like them. And the fact that you spend thousands of dollars at a university, I understand it's not their fault that the pandemic's happening, but you spend thousands of dollars at the university and then they make you do it a different way. You should be able to get it done exactly the way you want it. And us having to do online classes, there should be something to alleviate that.
Isn't tuition and fees, like, higher for regular classes than online classes?
Yeah, that's why we're getting some money back.
Oh, we are?
Or we're getting, like, prorate.
Okay. Because I saw we're getting money back for, like, our parking permits and stuff like that, but I didn't know if we're doing it for tuition.
They were still discussing whether or not we're going to get money back for certain fees, just because we can't use those things anymore.
Yeah.
Like the rec.
I miss the rec so much.
Library fees and stuff like that. Just little things.
Hopefully we get some stuff back. But for the pass fail, I definitely would enjoy it. Like the whole like you said, like I suck at online classes because like I just can't. One, I'm still working, and I'm actually working more because I don't actually have to physically show up for class anymore. So I'm working more hours. So I'm still busy, and then online classes just aren't my forte because I forget I have assignments, and it's like getting myself to actually sit down and do it is even more harder. So I would definitely benefit from the pass fail thing. And I also would like it. But I also see the argument for people who are actually like doing good in the class and have like a 4.0 to where they're going to be like, well, it's not fair for me because like they're still going to get credit and it's not going to affect your GPA. So I do see that, but I'm just on the opposite side of the spectrum when it comes to my own opinion on it. So
For sure.
Yeah, I think all of us here we're all pro pass fail, right?
Yeah.
And if you fail, it still affects your GPA, right?
I think passing. I don't think passing does anything negative, but I think failing does something negative.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think it would.
Well, I mean, like, because I think some people were thinking like it's either you pass it, like, you get credit, or you don't get credit. But I think if you pass it, I think if you pass it, you get credit, but it doesn't affect your GPA at all. But I think if you fail, you don't get credit, and it takes a hit on your GPA, whatever.
Because they're not calling it they're not officially calling it pass fail. They're calling it NC or FC. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like for credit or no credit.
Yeah.
Because I don't think like the GPA has much to do with what this is.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're all in agreement on that. Next thing, Austin, I'm gonna let you introduce this part. This is the question that we posted on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. So a little backstory. I saw the LSU Barstool quote tweet it, so I'm not just gonna steal their idea, but they kind of are. They asked the question on their account: if you could get quarantined anywhere on campus, where would it be and why? Like you had to spend quarantine, and then to make it easier, I said take away the dorms because that's too easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you could be quarantined anywhere on campus, where would it be and why?
What were the responses that we got on Twitter?
Yeah, we asked it on Twitter. We got a few responses. Oh, let me pull them up.
Okay. Definitely an interesting question. I have to think about this.
Okay, so
good.
Friend of the show, Jake Pohl, said the Historic Convocation Center. Why? Because ball is life.
Honestly, though, honest to God, like a basketball court would be awesome.
You could have the rec though. Like you could have the rec. You could get a basketball court plus more.
You can get like the rec. It has its own mini like arcade with ping pong tables and air hockey and the pool. There's a pond.
Oh, pool! Oh crap!
The pool's a good one.
You could get your exercise in it every day. Like you would get fit because what else are you gonna do? Like sure you could just play. You could play games like video games because they have video games there. You could do that. You could do the ping pong and stuff, air hockey. But like if I was there, I'd end up out of boredom. I'd end up working out or doing the rock wall or whatever.
Yeah, no, I would definitely just like work on my shot and shoot better.
And there's a pod.
And there's a pod.
And there's a pod.
And there's a pod.
And there's that little like lounge area in the entrance, like.
And there's showers.
Oh, they have PlayStations.
Yeah, no, I mean the rec. Yeah, now that you're saying it, the rec just makes sense.
The rec is OP.
PlayStations.
The rec is very OP.
Yeah. The
Okay.
rec is OP.
And then another response of, I'm gonna really butcher these ats. Villegas. Villegas.
How do you spell it?
Or Villegas.
Veritas.
Okay.
Veritas.
Said the JPL because I basically lived there during finals, so I guess it's like my second home.
That is another good one.
I mean, at that point, I would just read a lot.
Workout. You could just run around the JPL in the circle.
No, I'd say I'd read a lot. What I'd actually do is just get all the computers and try to watch like 15 different things at once.
You know how you take double screen computers? I try to connect them all up into one screen.
You have one mouse and you just drag it along the thing.
Yeah.
You're right. You can still work out. You can run around. You can just do CrossFit and like lifting books and stuff.
Yeah.
I would push the stacks over.
Somebody has to clean it up. We're coming
That
back.
would
After
be kind of
quarantine.
fun. Yeah. But then you spend your time cleaning it back up.
Just play dominoes
Sorting
with the stacks.
And then you sort the books by like color, and then you push them down again,
No.
and then you sort them.
You don't do the stacks. You take every book and you make like a domino line all throughout the whole JPL.
And then you make a TikTok, and then you get TikTok famous.
Yeah.
And there's Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
And-
and you have all the food.
There's Starbucks. There's the
Fiscal services is there. You can steal all the checks.
Okay, another response. MP Tompkins 2000 said the echoey part of the BSE with the fountain. Why? Because it's entertaining and my favorite part of campus.
It's definitely a great spot, but like,
be just in that spot.
I feel like that's a very short-sighted choice because like you'd be like, oh, it's so fun because like it's fun whenever you're there, but like after an hour, you're like, please make it stop. You're
After like
whisper-
20 minutes, it's like your thoughts are echoing.
You're not
Yeah.
even really outside, or you're not really inside. You're outside.
Yeah. Like, what if it gets cold? Like,
I mean, you have water from the fountain, so I guess technically you can still like drink, but
oh great, condensation water, nothing better.
it would, it would just like it would make me go insane. Like you could barely move. Yeah, you could barely move. You'd have to like tiptoe around because you just don't want to hear echoes anymore. I feel like we should exclude the JPL and the.
Well, I have my answer.
Because I feel like the JPL and the rec are just too overpowered.
Yeah.
So excluding the JPL and rec, or should we do?
Cafe.
Should we do? You can only. Damn it.
And the Roboto Cafe. Also excluding the Roboto Cafe.
Okay, so you're just excluding places with food. You're excluding half of campus.
So any place that regularly serves food, but it can have a pod, but the pod can't be a plus.
What?
So it's
too
all
many,
these buildings. It's all these buildings, but the restaurants and stores are all closed down.
Oh, okay.
You're just excluding the winners.
Yeah. I would do the student union, so I could watch movies in the Ratama.
So you can do your work. So you can work.
So I could work, yeah.
In the Retama.
In the Ratama.
Ratama. Ratama's a German name, Steph. Like,
Yes, but I'm not a German person.
I didn't even know that.
I mean, it's
Everything
probably
I
not
see,
German, but it's
I
definitely
either-
not Spanish.
I either pronounce it in Spanish or English. There's no in between.
Okay, it's like
Retama.
it's safe to pronounce every location on Spanish or on UTSA with a Spanish accent because they're mostly like Spanish words.
Oh yeah, like the Music building.
It's the arts building, not the
Oh
music
yeah,
building.
the arts building. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like
Main building,
the main building,
North Paseo building.
Paseo del Norte.
I just feel
So yeah, if I had to pick a building, I would definitely pick the Flan. While I hate the Flan, I despise the Flan. I feel like it has the most stuff to do.
Why do you hate the flan?
It's stupid. I hate science.
Okay. Joe
I
doesn't
don't-
believe in science.
No. I didn't say I don't believe in science. I said I don't like studying it. I am not a scientist.
Okay, but you can still like the building.
Yeah, no, I like I don't like the building. I don't like but however, I think like mixing chemicals and just seeing what would happen would be more fun than anything. Would be the most
Joe would
fun.
not survive the quarantine.
I'd create like a mega virus.
Joe.
No, you make the cure.
Oh.
Or I make elephant toothpaste.
What is that? Oh,
The-
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't touch it though because it's like crazy hot.
The Flan's actually a decent building because it has that like an outdoor courtyard that's just like where you can go chill and like be with nature, and then it has like the roof access levels on each floor that you can just kind of go outside, and then it has an observatory. That'd be cool to just like chill in. You'd probably break it.
To observe.
You probably break it, but like you can go look at Saturn, and it's like an actual observatory. It's not just like a cheap like telescope.
Yeah. My
It has a
second
pod.
choice would be the arts building because I think the arts building is the second most fun building because it has the second most amount of things to do.
It has
Wait,
instruments.
what?
It has instruments and art stuff. So I could start pottering finally. I could paint. I could play the saxophone.
You can start pottery.
I could start pottering.
Austin, what would you pick?
I could break stuff.
The MS.
Ew, why?
Because the layout of that building is so bad that there has to be a reason it's so bad. Like, they have to be hiding something. They have to be hiding treasure. Or, like, the bones of people at the Alamo. Like, there has to be a secret room in there.
The basement of the Alamo is hidden in the MS building.
I think that
Or
goes
like
to
a
the
portal
wall
to
of like
the Alamo.
all-time Austin claims.
Or President Amy is working on a portal that you can just walk through to instantly get you to downtown campus.
Dude,
And
that'd be
it's
so crazy.
In the MS.
That'd be so badass.
Starting this conspiracy theory.
Oh god.
Yeah,
I
so-
think all downtown students know about the portal because it's already a thing. It's already a thing.
That's what parking
It's
pass
called
is.
it's called the Via Show.
Yeah. I was wondering what parking pass Z was because there's a car at the villas that has it, and it's like
Or-
black,
It's a portal.
black, and it's for the portal. That's how you get through.
Portal.
The Zordle.
I think the MS is hiding something. Goes up there with rhinos have delicious meat in all
It's
time.
definitely the
Austin
same.
sauce. Like the MS is hiding. Wait, time out. Can we make that a shirt?
The MS is hiding something.
This is the blue shirt in orange font. The MS is hiding something.
Yeah. We're just like the Bird's definitely gonna start like having shirts that we'll put up. We need it. We'll make that one. What is
The MS is hiding something is a great one, and we can make like
What?
a YouTube series and just make lies. And just
We're just interrupting
formulate-
our professors when they're doing their work. Excuse me. Do you know? What do you know? And we interrogate them.
Because I had Ripperoonie pouring out for the homies. 2 classes in the MS this semester, I guess. And yeah, I could ask them if they know anything about it.
I don't think they do.
A couple semesters ago, I had to go to like declare my major officially as communications, and the advising office for communications is up on one of the top floors. And
I
both,
hate it.
like, I had to
it.
go like 3 times for different reasons, and I kept going to the wrong side of the MS, and I went up the elevator. I was like, it was like health, or I think it was politics. Like political science advising center was on the other side at the top floor, and it basically looks the same. It's just political science.
It's like a
So
USB port. You know how like USB ports you have to flip 3 times before you get it?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like you go to one spot and it's not there. So you go to the next spot and it's also not there.
And
But
then
when
I,
you go
like-
back to the other spot, it's there all of a sudden.
I went up, realized it was political science, and then I went down the hallway thinking I could go around to go to the communications, and I walked for like 2 minutes down that hallway, and then it was a dead end, and then I had to turn around.
So
the MS is absolutely hiding something.
I feel sorry for anyone who has to work in there.
So Austin's gonna stay in the MS, and he's gonna have one of 2 things happen. He's either gonna find
Get lost.
some crazy conspiracy thing that's like gonna blow everybody's mind, or he's gonna go crazy because of nothing's actually there. It's just such a bad building.
3, I'm gonna get lost and not find my way out.
He's gonna get lost in the portal. Yeah,
I think doesn't it have access to the tunnels? I could tunnel to other buildings, and I would not be leaving technically.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, no, that's cheating.
That's like saying they're all connected by the ground, so technically. Yeah, no, the MS is definitely the worst building on campus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone complains about the MH, but
Yeah, no, if you complain about the MH, you've never had a class in the MS.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
never
MH
walked
like,
into the
makes
MS.
sense. Like the MH makes sense. It's floor hallway room, and it just goes in order. You know what I mean? Like it's third floor, second floor, fourth floor, first. Like it makes sense.
Plus, it also like has redeeming qualities. Like, it has the main
Like a
entrance
pod.
by the it has a pod. The main entrance by the Sombria, you can like sit down. There's like the overhang where people what's it called?
Smoke.
Table.
Oh.
It has direct access to the student union and the business building. It has a cool roof thing.
And
You know
it
what I'm
has
talking
the
about?
little smokers area.
The what?
The smokers area.
What is
the
that?
MH.
Yeah, the MH has the little smokers area outside. It's not an official smokers area, but that's where people who smoke cigarettes go.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. Where the bike racks are?
Huh?
Where the bike racks are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
The only
Right
smoking
between the-
area I
right
see
between the business
usually
buildings.
is outside the arts building.
Right between the
The
business
what?
building and the
The arts building by
What
the
about
main
it?
building, the side by the main building. People smoke there all the time.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so you know that little patch of area, but it's where it's Flan and then it's music building, and they have the big wooden thing with the arch of love, with the bridge of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that little thing on the side there?
What?
On the bottom, because like there's like a porch or something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show y'all later when we go back to UTSA.
It's on the arts building?
No, it's like arts building, bridge of love, Flan. It's under the bridge. It's like adjacent to the bridge of love, but it's on the floor, on the very bottom.
Are you
I don't
talking
know.
about the Thrawn building?
I guess so, maybe.
It's like stairs leading down.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
This you mean like it's like the ground level,
Yeah.
you know, ground level, and then there's like a set of staircase going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
that.
Okay,
There's an
yeah.
advising center down there.
There's a what?
An advising center.
Yeah, my
Oh.
advising center used to be down there.
When you were STEM major.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I would pick because like I want to pick the rec because like what we said. I want to pick the main the what's it called, JPL, because what we said. But I feel like it's cheating to pick those.
It is.
Should I write a blog where I rank all of the pods?
I feel like
Yeah.
I've done that. Oh no, I did all the food. I didn't count the pods.
I'm writing a blog right now where I rank all of the buildings on campus. So make sure y'all look out for that. It'll be posting maybe I think by Monday. It should be
I
out.
wonder which one's last.
We also have a big announcement coming. We kind of talked about it last episode. I'm not sure the day it's going to be officially announced. Do we know, Austin?
No.
Because I know
It's not announced yet.
I know the thing is announced. I know the thing's going to be ready by Monday.
Okay, so sometime next week we may announce it.
Yeah, sometime next week we should have an announcement for y'all. But what would I pick? I want to pick the rec. I think my first choice would be the rec, because I could work out and I could play games and there's a pod and.
But we're closing all of the food places hypothetically.
Okay, well then I could work out, play basketball, watch TV.
There's no
rock
secrets at
climb.
the rec. Though.
Huh?
There's no secrets at the rec though.
Yeah, no.
No,
I
but
think I would
but
like to quarantine
there's a
with
clinic.
Austin in
Book.
There's a clinic at the MS, so I will be taken care of, and there is a.
You're alone in the building.
Huh?
You're alone in the building.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're quarantined.
It's like
Oh,
you and
okay.
maybe like one other person who like is also quarantined there. Like I would be quarantined with Austin in the MS.
Okay, well the person that's quarantined with me, the person that's quarantined with me is a doctor. But
That's cheating. You have to know them.
but also, the rec has the like cooking kitchen area. There's like a full kitchen where they do like demonstrations and stuff. So
You act like the MS doesn't have a secret kitchen.
it doesn't.
I guarantee you, because isn't the main building new?
Sure.
Yeah.
Newish? Is MS one of the original buildings?
Yeah.
The president's office was probably there, and I bet they have like a secret like president's condo in there.
Yeah. Wait, where was the president's office before the main building?
The JPL, guys.
It was in the intercollegiate athletics building.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, from what I know, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I feel like before that it was in the JPL.
But I think that building's like an original building.
The intercollegiate athletics building.
The one that's connected to the convo.
Yeah,
we didn't have athletics till 81.
Oh, well, I don't know before 80.
Well, yes, but now it's an intercollegiate athletics facility. Before, it might have just been the president's office.
No, because we weren't that expanded out there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big stairs that go by the MH and the MS were like the end of campus. Or like the beginning of campus.
Can you imagine being at UTSA the first like couple of years?
Yeah, my dad was.
Huh. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up going with the rec. My second choice, if I'm not JPL, would be
MS gang.
Oh, the
MS.
I think it might be the BSE. The BSE is a great building.
S. M or MS.
If we don't post a video for this, nobody's gonna see what you're doing. They're just gonna hear you saying MS.
MS.
Okay, so the last thing we're doing for this episode.
Mucho secret. That's what it stands for. Mucho secret.
Mucho secret.
Bro.
Mucho secrets. There's multiple.
The last thing that we're gonna be talking about for this episode is gonna be.
My goodness, there are so many secrets.
That was stupid. We're gonna be
The
comparing.
MS is stupid too.
We're gonna be comparing the buildings on campus to office characters. Are y'all ready?
Yeah. So all that smack we talked about the MS earlier. When we said it was Toby. Now that we've decided that the MS definitely has a secret, it's absolutely
Creed. It's Creed.
Yeah, it's definitely Creed.
Like it's totally like the MS is 100% without a doubt Creed because there's definitely a dead body in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
to be transparent, we already kind of talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier, and we said originally because we all agreed that the MS is the worst building on campus, or we did. And
I no longer agree with that.
Yeah, we said that it was Toby. But if we're operating under the pretense that the MS has like these big secrets, it's definitely
It's
Creed.
not a pretense, it's a fact, Joed.
A crackhead with secrets.
So the MS is now Creed. Who's Toby? Okay, so if it's not, the engineering building's Toby. I hate the engineering building. Engineering building. No. The original engineering building. The engineering building, not the BSc, not the AET, not the science and engineering. The engineering building.
The one at the top of the hill. To like if you're standing facing the Einstein's brothers to the right.
Oh.
Yeah, the one like
with the stupid little like arc of thing or whatever with the little
it's
metal
like
ironwork thing.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the second worst building on campus.
Why? I don't think I've ever been in there.
Because it's like I've been in there and it's just boring. Like it's just labs and stuff. And I'm sure if you're an engineering major,
it feels like a haunted hospital.
Yeah, it's just
the bioscience building feels like a haunted hospital. The only redeeming quality about the bioscience building is that is the cool echo chamber.
The stairs of the bioscience building feel very weird. Like if you ever go up the stairs, it's kind of creepy. But no,
Yeah.
the engineering building, I'm pretty sure wasn't an original building. Like, it looks newer than the rest, but it looks like they try to keep the theme. And you would think being a newer building, it would look nicer, but no, it looks ugly. It's not. There's
Like
nothing
it
better
somehow
about
looks
it.
worse than the old buildings.
Yes, it looks worse. It's just a disgusting building that doesn't have any redeeming qualities on the inside. Toby Flenderson. Although Toby's kind of nice, but anyway. Okay, so far we have Creed as the MS building, Toby Flenderson as the engineering. I think the JPL should be Jim. Yes.
Yes.
I said that, but yes.
Yes.
That was
So-
me in the pre-meeting. I said that. I stood by
Okay.
that one.
So JPL should be Jim because I think he's just the best all-around character.
It's the main character, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think Michael is essentially the main character for most of it, but Okay.
Jim never leaves the show.
that's what I said for most of it. So then Michael is the student union
Yeah.
because it's just so eclectic and has so much.
There's just so much to it. Like,
Yeah, so the student union is Michael, and the HEB student union is Dwight because it wants to be the student union and it has to be right next to it, but it's not the student union. Who's the MH? I almost
Oscar.
feel like, is it Oscar? I was gonna say I almost feel like the MH is Stanley.
No, it's definitely Oscar because like everyone takes for granted how useful it is. Also, Mexican American Studies is in that one.
That's true.
So it's definitely Oscar.
Okay, let me write these down. We'll post it on Twitter. So we have the MS is Creed. Engineering is Toby. Student union, which Joe, do you still call it the UC?
No, I call it the student union now.
No. I think I probably mostly call it the student union, but I try to like remember to call it the UC.
There's
If
just
you
no
call it the
point.
UC, you're a boomer stuck in his ways.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with Austin. Like, there's just no point calling it the UC. It's not called that anymore.
Yeah, but I like UC.
Universities have student unions. Community colleges have university centers.
Student union is Michael. HEB student union
I'm gonna
is
tweet.
Dwight.
If you call it the UC, you're a boomer stuck in your ways. If you go to UTSA still and you call it the UC,
Yes.
Yeah, like Jake Paul calling it the UC is one thing. You know what's something none of us ever really realize?
What?
We just hang out with like an OG Sosa member like fairly regularly.
shout out Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jake Paul was in 1.0, and we just never really talked about that.
Yeah. Shout out Jake Paul.
And I probably hang out with him more than I hang out with my girlfriend. Like in the grand scheme of things, like I definitely hang out with Jake more, or like more like during the week, anyways.
I bought his car.
More
Yeah.
often do I see Jake Paul.
Austin's driving his car that he bought from him.
Yeah, that probably took him to practice during 1.0 stuff. That's such a weird thing. We never think about it.
Yeah, we don't. We take him for granted.
We definitely take Paul for granted. Like, that's just such a weird factoid about our friend group. It's like, oh yeah, it was in the original band.
Okay, MH is Oscar. The business building, I think the business building should be what's his name? Intern.
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, yeah. The business building,
I definitely agree with that.
because like I don't know about y'all, but like when I walk into the business building, I feel like there's just kind of a pretentious air about it. Not about the people in it, but like the
When I'm
building
walking-
itself.
No, when I'm walking down the hallway, because that's all it is, it's a hallway, and the people on the sides, sitting on the benches, I feel like they're judging me because I'm going to the main building to take my comm classes while they're waiting in line for like advanced calculus
macroeconomics.
Yeah, the business building is like, and it's like, it's overrated. Like the outside is nice and kind of pretty. The only
The
has one.
cafeteria is the best one on campus.
Yeah, it only has one redeeming quality, and that's the pod.
Just a banging pod, bro. They got a froyo machine in there.
They have froyo. They have snacks that you can't find anywhere else on campus. They have those sweet ladies
the chicken tenders are fantastic.
Yeah, they have those sweet ladies that make
Breakfast
burgers and
tacos are
chicken
good,
tenders
but
and breakfast
I've
tacos.
Yeah.
You said what, Austin?
The burgers
I've never
really
had
good
the
too.
breakfast tacos. Are they good?
I haven't had them either. I don't know.
If you're gonna get breakfast tacos at UTSA, go to the truck.
Justice for the truck.
Justice for the truck. So yeah, those are the two shirts that are coming out of this episode. The MS is hiding something, and Justice for the truck.
So yeah,
truck, yeah.
business building is definitely rhymes. What's the? Yeah.
It is the rowdy curbside. It says truck, yeah.
Where were we when that was like? That guy's probably listening to the truck, yeah.
I have no idea.
Huh?
I have no idea.
That was really funny. Austin was just like, that guy's probably listening to truck, yeah. Truck, yeah. Get all jacked
What's
up.
the North Paseo building? Or who's
Ryan.
North Paseo building?
Wait, did we say Ryan was a business building?
Yeah, Ryan's
Yeah.
business building.
I feel like North Paseo could be Pam.
Pam?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Yeah, because
I feel like Pam should be the art building though, just because she's like artistic and.
No, the arts building is absolutely 100% without a doubt Andy.
Why? You have to give your reasoning. You can't just.
Because like it holds the spirit organization. It also has like the arts, and it's just like there's like a bunch of singing that goes on in that building. It's where all the plays at the university. Any musical that happens at UTSA, it happens there. It's got the arts center. Like it's absolutely Andy.
I feel like the frats there too are like very big on being I'm part of this frat. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
we're just Andy like with Cornell.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So North Paseo. I don't know. I feel like North Paseo is kind of doing Pam dirty.
The secretary girl that replaced Pam.
Yes.
Ooh,
Aaron.
Aaron. This chair that I've been sitting in these past 3 weeks is so uncomfortable.
Why don't you get another chair?
Because I don't have any other chairs.
Okay.
This is the only chair I have.
In your whole house?
Well, I mean, the only available chair, unless I want to make a dining room chair in my room. So today, I got tired of sitting on hardwood, so I got a towel and I folded it up, so now I have a little bit of a cushion.
You have pillows!
It's too big! The pillow's too big, and it's like I'm falling off the chair, so the towel's going to have to work for now.
Okay. What buildings are... Okay, What are we missing? Oh, the convo.
Yeah, the convo would be... That could be Daryl.
No. Oh, so the BSE is definitely Daryl. The BSE is one of the best buildings on campus. It's super just chill. It's not like in the main area of everything. It's kind of like just it doesn't need to be in the middle of everything because that's how great it is. The BSE is such an underrated building. It's so great. But that's Daryl. The BSE, if the BSE was a person, I'd want to be friends with it.
No, if the BSE was a person, it'd act like it's better than me because I'm a comm major.
Correct.
What else are we missing? The AET. What? I don't even. The AET needs to be somebody that doesn't really matter, but like.
What is the AET?
That's the one that Austin. Remember when we went to go get a study room down there, across from the biosciences building?
Is that not the engineering building?
No, the engineering building's the one right next to the music building.
It's next to the music building and the Flan building. That's the engineering building.
Okay, but what's the AET?
The AET is the one that's across from the biosciences building. You know how like there's the echo chamber kind of thing,
Yeah.
and then there's like that fountain in that middle part.
Yeah.
To the left, right next to that is the AET.
Oh.
Remember last time we went to get a study room, and like that's where we. Yeah.
It's I have no feelings on that building whatsoever. I forget
Exactly.
it.
I don't either. So that's like, what character matches that?
Toby.
Who's a forgettable character?
Toby.
Phyllis.
Toby? No, Phyllis has enough like.
I don't know. I forgot. I've been forgetting about her this entire time.
The AET. So I don't know if y'all know, but there's a character in The Office that's like an actual character. She has a name and stuff, but she just like she shows up like in the back corner of some shots like every once in a while. That's who the AET is. I need to find her name though. But there's like actually other characters besides the main cast in The Office, and they just are never shown or they never talk. We still need the rec. Oh, we didn't do the flan. Who would the flan be? Who's like smart and you would think would be kind of pretentious, but is actually pretty cool in The Office?
I don't know.
I feel like I need to pull up a cast of The Office.
List of
You know the guy who played Kevin? He went to SMU.
Did he really?
Yeah. He's like a really big SMU like football sports fan. He went to SMU.
Which building would be Kevin? Where it's like just kind of stupid and lovable?
The MH.
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay, so we're changing the MH from Oscar to Kevin?
Yes, Oscar's the Fawn building.
Yeah, I can agree with that very much, actually.
Okay.
Fawn is Oscar. MH is Kevin. We need Angela. What's a very pretentious, stuck-up building that has no redeeming cool qualities?
Oh, the AET is that building when you park in that parking lot by the bus stop down there, and it's that really cool-looking building. Okay.
Yeah.
Or is that Sciences?
That's bad.
It's the.
You're talking about Luann.
Her name's Luann?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, her.
She appears frequently in the background of many scenes in earlier episodes. And then there's 4 people from the pilot that never really were important. And then there's a couple people in the warehouse that aren't really that big.
Okay.
And then there's the
BSC is the one with the Einstein coat.
Oh, we walk in between there to go in the
and then
tunnel.
there's the IT guy.
Yeah.
The IT guy? Oh, yeah!
The IT guy who was there for the whole time. We just never saw him.
Yeah. Oh, who's Stanley? Did we say the main building Stanley?
Yeah.
I think I can agree with that. Main building Stanley.
It's because I don't know about other people, but a lot of times the classes that I take there don't really there are a lot of elective courses, and it's like I'm there and I want to get out of there as soon as possible because it really doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. So we need the rec, we need the convo, the biosciences building. Is that it? Oh, I didn't write down JPL. JPL is gym.
Yeah, no. So her name is Luann, and she like shows up pretty frequently in the first 3 seasons.
But like doesn't say anything, right?
Yeah, never says anything, and is always like in the background and occasionally at parties.
Do we have a Meredith building? Because like that's like just the really
Chisholm.
weird building.
That's Aspinall.
Chisholm.
Chisholm? No, Meredith is definitely Chisholm.
It's not even officially on campus.
Yeah, so we were only gonna do the main buildings on campus, no dorms or anything, but Meredith is definitely Chisholm. Okay, we still need the rec, combo, and biosciences. The biosciences needs to be somebody that like has only one cool thing about them. Other than that, like if they didn't have that one thing, then you just wouldn't like them at all. Does anybody like that in the office?
Stanley.
Stanley's just like an overall cool guy.
Yeah, but pretzel day.
The lady, the boss lady that comes in like the middle seasons that has the two dogs.
Julie.
Joe Bennett. And then because if she didn't have dogs,
Bennett,
she wouldn't be memorable.
Okay. Joe Bennett. Okay.
But if we like try to like use all of the buildings, then we're just gonna be forcing buildings to characters that don't really fit.
That's true. And do we have a Todd Packer building? Is Todd Packer University Oaks?
Yes. What are the buildings we need?
The rec and the combo.
Okay,
Robert
so the
Powell.
rec is. What's Pam's first husband's name?
Roy.
Roy.
You think it's him?
Yeah, that's the rec.
Why him?
Because he's like buff. Kind of a jerk.
He wasn't a jerk. I thought I remember him being pretty cool.
No,
he
he's
gets like
definitely a
mad
jerk.
at Pam. He's like mean to Pam.
Oh.
He punches Jim, doesn't he? Like definitely attacks Jim.
We haven't given Pam anything yet. I feel like Pam should be the rec.
No.
Yeah, because Pam like has a lot to offer.
Pam is the
like,
art side of the arts building.
If we're don't
Pam
do
is
Pam
the
like
art
that.
side, Andy is the music side.
If we're assuming Pam as secretary Pam, then she can be the Bowerly garage that has a welcome center.
What if I just did my eyebrows like this, guys?
You need a lot of hair.
What? Jesus
Should we just
Christ.
not assign people to the rec and combo?
Yeah, no, because they're not really academic buildings.
I mean, Chisholm isn't either.
Yeah, but Chisholm just fits Meredith. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else that would.
Pam specifically the welcome center.
I feel bad putting Pam there. Like, it fits because she's a receptionist, but as a character.
I mean, she's the receptionist. That's her character.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's gonna be all for today. Thank y'all for deciding buildings as office characters. We'll post this on Twitter. Y'all can comment, say if y'all agree or not, or what should be changed. Follow us at The Bird Podcast on Twitter. Like I said, we're gonna be having a big announcement coming, I guess, sometime next week. We'll have some blogs that are gonna be posted that you can finally start to read. Anything else, Austin?
Nope, I think that's good.
All right. See y'all later. Woo.